Hi everyone, my name's Whitney. I'm one of the public health nurses here at the Oklahoma City Indian Clinic, and I want to chat with you a little bit today about infant CPR and what do we do if our infant is choking or goes into being unresponsive and how to perform CPR. So I first want to include that this video, it's not intended for certification purposes, but to really just share with you what to do if you are in that emergent situation. So for example, what do we do if our infant is, for one, maybe sitting in their high chair and begins choking, or maybe crawling around and finds an object and begins choking? So really what we want to do is we want to start doing back slaps. So it's essentially the Heimlich for the infant. So back slaps, so 5 back slaps to 5 chest thrusts. We want to make sure that we're keeping baby at a 45-degree angle, and we'll see what that looks like. But we really want to allow for gravity to help us out. And also keeping baby's body in alignment as a unit. So remember, we never want to shake a baby, right? So that's important too when we're doing back slaps, to keep baby's head, neck, and spine in alignment. Okay, so say my baby is sitting up in the high chair, for example, and begins choking. So I want to pull my baby out of the high chair, and I want to bend them over, keep them at a 45-degree angle, and I want to stay on this bony prominence, so on the shoulder blades, and I want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see I have baby in alignment, so I'm holding baby gently around the neck, and then I have my forearm on baby's abdomen and lower body to keep baby in alignment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I rotate my baby over to do the chest compressions, I'm also keeping baby still yet in alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now what do I do if I'm doing those back slaps and my baby becomes unresponsive, right? So I'm not getting any kind of response or anything. So I want to check the baby's pulse. So we do that in the inner arm right here above the elbow, right? Checking the pulse. I don't have a pulse. I'm going to call for help. So I want to be vocal in the sense of if there's someone around, if I know someone's around, I want to yell for help, or otherwise I want to get 911 on the phone, right? And I'm going to start compressions by doing 30 compressions to 2 breaths, okay? So compressions really are key here. Compressions are what's going to be what keeps the baby's blood pumping, right? So that's important, because if ever you don't feel comfortable doing the breaths, maybe it's not your infant, that's okay. Especially during this time of COVID, it's actually recommended not to do the breaths, unless it's, of course, one of your family members and you feel comfortable doing so. So I'm going to start those compressions, right? I have baby on a flat surface ideally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just compressing right at the nipple line, right here on the sternum, right in between the nipples, right? And I'm going to do 30 compressions to 2 breaths. And again, if I'm not comfortable doing the breaths, I'm going to continue with compressions.